Kool TV proudly presents Kentucky Christian University Soccer as the Kool Hit Sports Network brings you coverage of the KCU Knights live from Grayson, Kentucky. Now let's head to the pitch for the pregame show and KCU Soccer live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from Knight Stadium here in the heart of the Parks, Grayson, Kentucky, as we get you set for Knights men's soccer as the KCU Knights welcome in the Alice Lloyd Eagles. Good evening, everyone. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here on this beautiful sunny evening here on this Wednesday in Grayson as the Knights searching for their first victory of the season. They're currently at 0-2 on the year. For Alice Lloyd, they've only had the one scrimmage. That was against Campbellsville, in which they lost 17-0. So neither team this year has scored a goal. KCU shut out in its home opener against Grace Christian 3-0, and then went to Columbia, South Carolina, and lost to CIU 8-0. So can one of these teams find the back of the net? That'll be the thing to find here, and then which team can prevail for the Knights, hoping to pick up the win here in game number 3. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll get you ready for first kick, Alice Lloyd and KCU after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy. At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Back here in Grayson as we get you set for Alice Lloyd and KCU here in men's soccer action this evening. James Carter, happy to have you along with us here tonight. As high atop the press box, good look there is one of the certified athletic trainers taking care of. That's Logan Virgilio Birds, the midfielder out of West Carter, freshman out of Olive Hill. Hopefully I got his name correct. He was one of the few that I had troubles with the last time I was out here, and got some great help in the chat. So, again, I think that I'll build on the names from there. I don't get pronunciation guides, so you have to kind of make your own. But talked with, I'm guessing, Christian Altizer's mom, and she made sure we had the correct pronunciation for him as well, which I think I had on the last game, but not 100% sure. But hopefully we had that correct as well. But and then Jaime Rodriguez, I totally I looked at his name wrong, and I thought it was Jamie. So that was corrected. But, hey, if you're watching with us here on Kool TV, it's your first time with us, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll alert you there on your mobile device. Also, there in the chat on YouTube, drop us in a message of where you're watching from. As I go throughout the game this evening, I'll drop you a little name drop there on the broadcast, give you a hello, and where you're tuned in from this evening. So KCU and Alice Lloyd as we get set here for first kick men's soccer action. We'll talk about it when we return after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Back here in Grayson as we get you set for Alice Lloyd and KCU on a beautiful evening here in this early part of September. Beautiful foothills of Grayson right across I-64, which runs parallel directly to I-64. And I was talking about this a couple of weeks ago whenever they had their home opener. You could peek up in there in those trees and already see some orange, some yellow, some reds. And this evening, I mean, it feels like a nice fall evening. We're going to see down in the 40s this weekend, which is going to be a welcomed addition to some. Some's going to say, like, God, what happened? But Mother Nature is certainly needing some Prozac, that's for sure. In this area, it's what we always say, if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes, it'll change. But it's nice sun right now off into the west, down toward Olive Hill. That's down toward the left part of your screen. As you see the tractor trailers, and they always like to drive past. Several of them, when they go past, they see them out on the field. They'll give a toot to the horn, so that's kind of customary here. But only football that's being played here for a while. KCU's home opener for football isn't until September 21st. That's when they play Taylor University. You can catch all that action right here on the exclusive home for KCU Knights Athletics on Kool TV. Kristen Kloss tuned in from Delphos, Ohio. Jen Gonzalez watching from Michigan. Watching my former teammate Jordan Miranda. So thanks, guys, for tuning in all the way from Ohio and up in Michigan. Michigan, one of my favorite states just for fishing. I make St. Clair Lake, my home, for about 2 weeks, sometimes 2.5, depending on how things go. But right outside of Detroit, a very popular area for my son and I. We make a lot of trips up there every year, right at the end of May and first part of June. So Detroit area there, very dear to my heart because of the fishing that it has up there. The fishing around here is terrible, and it's crazy. You go to Michigan and then you come back here and you just can't do anything else. It's not fun anymore. So, but yeah, if you're tuned in with us here tonight, drop us in a message there in the chat box. I'll give you a shout out throughout the evening. Whichever team is, which is going to be KCU driving toward what's in the west end zone, will be looking right into that wind. That wind also is kind of a crosswind this evening, so blowing kind of across from the east end zone toward the press box. So it'll be interesting to see how that affects balls tonight. I would imagine as the sun drops down, that wind's going to drop down as well. So Christy Belong tuned in from Colorado. What part of Colorado, Christy? It's one of the states that I've been through flight, never have been there actually as a visit. So, but beautiful part of the country out that way. Spent 2 weeks out in Wyoming and Montana. Absolutely love that part of the country and stuff, but never had a chance to spend some extended time out in Colorado. Would certainly like to do that for sure. You see the Knights there going through their final preparations. They'll be in the red and gray striped jerseys tonight with the numerals on the front and the back. Alice Lloyd will be on the blue tops and the white bottoms. Waiting for our officials to get our World Cup lineup. Christy says she's in Denver. That's the city I've been through. So been to the airport. That's as far as I've made it, though. And not really certain what the extended holdup is. We have 3 officials. The clock has been at 45, ready to start this game for quite some time. And not really for sure the reasoning of what is holding us up here for play. KCU's next game grab their schedule up here. They go on the road to Truett McConnell this Saturday. They'll be back here next Wednesday on a men and women doubleheader. Women will start at, I believe, 4:30. Men at 7. You can catch all the action right here on Kool TV. And they'll be here on the 21st against Bryan, Tennessee. And then the men play football later on that afternoon. Knights trying to find not only a win, but more importantly, a goal. Lost 3-0 here to Grace Christian on the home opener back on August the 4th. A good game. They competed very hard. Grace Christian, a solid team. They played 2 games here out of Michigan, and they beat Campbellsville Harrodsburg, and then turned around and beat KCU. They beat Harrodsburg 5-0, KCU 3-0, and it was just a couple of drops that didn't go the way the Knights needed to go, and they come out on the losing end. They go down to Columbia International University in Columbia, South Carolina on that following Tuesday. They fall in that one 8-0. So our teams make their way out to midfield. We'll get our rosters announced for the players that's going to be out on the starting lineups and our national anthem, and we'll get things going here in just a few moments.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Kentucky Christian University welcomes all players, officials, and spectators to today's men's soccer match between the Alice Lloyd Eagles and your KCU Knights. As a member of the NAIA and the Appalachian Athletic Conference, we're committed to the true spirit of competition, embracing 5 core values: respect, integrity, responsibility, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. We ask that each of you abide by these values to help create a positive and competitive environment. Please enjoy tonight's contest. Now please rise for a word of prayer followed by the playing.
We'll step aside for a break. We're back for first kick after this on Kool TV.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John's. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Number 7, Cameron Crawford. Number 9, Jaime Rodriguez. Number 10, Jeremy Alig. Number 11, Hunter White. Number 16, Caden Manosco. Number 17, Tanner Hughes. Number 22, Gage Bowling. Number 26, Jordan Miranda. And your goalkeeper for this evening, number 99, Christian Altizer.
Here's your starting lineup for the KCU Knights. Here's the lineup for the visiting Eagles. Isaiah Maggard, number 3, number 5, Justin Barker. Number 7, Jensen Harbaugh. Number 8, Peyton Thorpe. Number 9, Dylan Moore. In the goal is number 12, Joseph Westfall. Number 13, Christian Winter. Number 15, Brian Armador. Number 18, Caleb Lewis. 21, Sawyer Crum. Number 23, Tyler Brammer. For the Knights, number 3, Patrick McDavid. Number 6, Daniel LaRue. Number 7, Cameron Crawford. Number 9, Jaime Rodriguez. Number 10, Jeremy Alig. Number 11, Hunter White. Number 16, Caden Manosco. 17, Tanner Hughes. 22, Gage Bowling. 26, Jordan Miranda. And in the goal, double 9s, Christian Altizer. Good look there of the Knights as they huddle up and get ready to go. Good crowd on hand here this evening on this Wednesday night. Beautiful, like a fall-like night. Very cool and comfortable here. Nice little breeze. It keeps things nice and calm around the stadium. Again, we go from last week, triple digits, and then all of a sudden it just falls off the face of the earth, and this weekend looking down in the 40s at night. So that's the way things work out for sure. Zach Deems down in Northport, Florida. Hello. Thanks for tuning in this evening. Again, if first time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Drop us a message there in the chat box, and I'll give you a shout out throughout the broadcast this evening. Big thanks to all of our great sponsors, Clark's Pump and Shops, A&A Porta Potties, River Cities Builders, our title sponsors, and then all the great sponsors you see rotating down the bottom right hand of your screen. All the ones that have sponsored our adventures, endeavors here with KCU Athletics. KCU have possession of the ball to start things off. And off we go. Hunter White sends it away. Knights will drop it deep. Play it back up to the midfield. That's off to Patrick McDavid. Those blue cleats. Trying to play it through to the near side. They've got a really good ball as Cameron Crawford's chasing it down to the near sideline, trying to keep it in right in front of the flag. Slams on the brakes, trying to play it back up the line. Was looking for Jordan Miranda, but can't keep it in. It'll be a throw-in coming for Alice Lloyd. And Christian Winter tried to play it forward, and they said he was way too far up the line. I was wondering why they were making him come so far up. So they'll take him all the way back there near the flag. Knights intercept the throw-in on the near sideline. 50-50 ball. One out of the air for the moment. That was by Isaiah Maggard. But KCU will take possession. Miranda with a throw-in on the near sideline right in front of the stands. Knights playing very high. They've got everybody across the midfield stripe. 50-50 ball. Eagles win it and then play it down off the near sideline. Now ball finds its way back toward the middle. Knights trying to play for possession. Can't do it. Eagles take it away. Jensen Harbaugh, former Knight, switches field, sends it to the far sideline, kicks it into his bench. McDavid on the drop. Eagles bring it near sideline. That one's intercepted by Cameron Crawford. Crawford tried to play it down to Hunter White. It was stolen away. Now the Eagles with a push. McDavid applying pressure from behind. Jensen Harbaugh on that far sideline now. Battling with his former teammates. Takes it down to that far side corner, crosses it across the face of the 6. There was nobody there, and it'll roll out of bounds on the near sideline. It'll be a throw-in coming up for KCU. Jordan Miranda, the junior, out of Woodbridge, Virginia, Potomac Senior High School. Eagles playing with it down inside the 18. A nice move here. They try to push it across. Miranda with great defense. And they'll say it went across the end line, so it will be a corner kick coming up for the Eagles. Brian Armador will tee it up on the near side. Jensen Harbaugh will come over with him as well. Good ball off the head and out of bounds as they go across the end line. A goal kick coming up for KCU. So the Eagles pushing up and applying pressure. Only game they've had this season was the scrimmage against Campbellsville. They fell 17-0 in that one. KCU's been shut out in both of its contests. 3-0 here and then 8-0 down in Columbia, South Carolina. Nice play to forward off that far sideline. That's Jaime Rodriguez pushing it up the right edge. Rodriguez with a nice stop, puts it on the left foot and rolls it toward the goal, but it's on the outer edge of the upright. And a goal kick coming up for the Eagles. Really nice play there by Rodriguez out of Beebe, Arkansas, out of Beebe High School. One of the seniors for this year's Knights team. So just Joseph Westfall will give it a big boom here. Low line drive kick. White wins it out of the air. The Knights will play it forward. Here's Rodriguez. Nice little touch. Gets it right back. Down to Crawford off the left edge of the 6. And then Crawford has it taken off his feet. And the Eagles send it forward, but the Knights take it away. And we get an infraction on the back end. So it'll be a free kick coming up for Alice Lloyd. Near side it comes to Maggard. We'll take it back into the center of the field. Good pass forward. Heavy pressure coming up there by Gage Bowling. Knights intercepted on the back line. Rodriguez on the far sideline. Nice crossing ball comes near side to Crawford. Crawford tries to settle at his feet, gets swept off his feet, and they'll get the foul there on Christian Winter. So a free kick coming up for the Knights. And this is within range of Rodriguez. As he'll be just inside that 20-yard line, right at the 19. So you're 2 yards off the back of the goal there. So this is only about 17 yards out from the face of the goal. Three-man wall for the Eagles. And Rodriguez with that big left foot with an opportunity here to try to take a swing at the net. Looking toward that back post and can't get it there. They had White streaking toward there, and he hung it up in the air as much as he could. A great set play for the Knights. Just could not connect, and we stay scoreless as we're just inside of 39 minutes on this next kick coming up. Beautiful ball there by Rodriguez, and White was there, and he tried to climb the ladder and go up and get it. Just couldn't haul it in. Knights again defensively playing very high. Only two guys back across the midfield stripe as the Eagles start their push. Try to come up the near sideline, and it's boomed out of bounds as Winter wanting to play it ahead to Amador, and he sends it out of bounds just before the midfield stripe. So now Miranda. Big throw, looking down toward White. Good header there from White, turns it toward Rodriguez. Eagles win it out of the air, though. Moore with a turn, sends it up the near sideline on a sprint to Amador. Amador with Miranda in tow. Takes it up to the near corner. Crosses across the face of the 6. A nice job there on the back line as that one was turned away. And nearly an opportunity at a deflected goal there for Alice Lloyd. But Daniel LaRue, the center back, senior out of Wayne, Indiana, was the man that was there that thwarted away the attack on a really nice ball across the face of the 6 from the Eagles. So now Altizer. Booming kick. Gets this one out to midfield. Knights will try to play it up. Rodriguez giving heavy pressure on the goalkeeper. He'll turn and send it near sideline. Eagles try to save it in and can't do so. So still scoreless. Almost 6 minutes. 8 minutes gone here. Bowling. Tried to turn it in. He got a really bad drop to his foot, and that was one of those balls that's hard to do anything with as it caroms over top of the fence and into the stands. So Amador with the throw coming up for the Eagles. Nice turn there with the header of Peyton Tharp. White had it for a moment out at midfield, but it's won by the Eagles. They'll take it up the far sideline. Great look there as Tyler Brammer coming right at your screen. And a slow roller into the goalkeeper. We remain scoreless. Eagles have been the aggressor so far. Good ball ahead. Crawford slows things down, was trying to play it up to White. McDavid steps to. Off to Rodriguez. A nice ball, Rodriguez on the right side, and he can't play it down. Great idea there by Patrick. Freshman out of East Carter. Had Rodriguez streaking up that right side with a step on his man and just a little bit too much on the punch through. And Rodriguez couldn't get it to settle at his feet to get a shot on goal. So both teams have had opportunities. Alice Lloyd's had probably more opportunities down in the face of the goal. But KCU, a couple of nice set pieces here. Just haven't been able to get a foot where they need it. So nice throw in on the far sideline. Big throw coming down toward a Lig. Now Harbaugh. Drop back to him. Knights take it away on that far sideline. Here's Rodriguez. Brings it near side to Miranda. Miranda with a nice touch. He gets swept off his feet. We're going the other way. As it was swiped away for a second, but the slide tackle foul there on Brian Amador will give it back to the Knights. So Jordan Miranda from the 40-yard line. See if he can get one up in the air and get one through for the Knights to go to the goal toward. A really good high-bounding ball. Punched away by the keep. The play was set up looking down for a lig. They were trying to get a header to him. He nearly got to it, but couldn't finish. Here's Harbaugh up that far sideline now. Swift-footed kicker. Two men on as he battles with Monaco. And now we get a foul as Harbaugh takes a spill, and they're going to say that he was the one that caused the foul prior to him getting dumped. Rodriguez settles it off his chest. Touch into the middle. Could not get it at the feet of Hunter White. There's Miranda, steps two. Nice little touch off to Rodriguez. Gets it right back to him into double team. Gets swept off his feet. We play on. That was a dangerous position right there as he was just inside the 18. Gage Bowling will settle things down. Near side they come to Miranda. Miranda out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, 3 men on as the left-footed kicker will touch it away. Here's Crawford down in the corner. Chips it across the face of the 6. Loose ball. There's Jensen Harbaugh. That takes it away, and the Eagles forward away the Knights attack down inside the 6. Now Dylan Moore. Physical battle back and forth. Both teams have had opportunities as neither have been able to connect early on. Lone corner kick thus far coming from the Eagles. That was early on in the ball game. Ball coming near side. Winter sends it in, and Miranda punches it out. Now he'll just send it up the near sideline on a run for Sawyer Crum. And that ball's lifted out of play, so a throw in on the near side here. Down toward the attack zone for the Eagles. Inside of 33 minutes to go here in the opening frame. Still scoreless. LaRue sends that one sky high. 50-50 ball, neither player able to control it. Knights touch it back in. Winter trying to make hay out of it, and before he can get there, Maggard will punch it out of bounds. So a throw in for the Knights as they turn that throw in on the other end into a possession on their end of the field. I'll see if Jordan Miranda can do something looking into that sunlight that's beaming down over top of the mountains there behind us down I-64. And we just got a yellow card. They're going to get that one on Cameron Crawford. Clock will pause at 32 minutes. And a player down. That was Brian Armador who took the brunt of that kick. So a free kick coming up for the Eagles as we go back underway. Caden Monasco with a big throw. Fires it over top of his man up front, but right there is the Knights who send it through. Coming near side, Crawford. Just a little bit too much mustard on that one. That was Tanner Hughes, senior out of Dillsboro, Indiana. So goal kick coming up for Westfall out of the west end zone. Sails it over top of everybody, and the center back for the Knights just sends it forward. Lig collects it, plays it ahead to White, but it's swiped away. Now Barker plays negative, splits the two defenders. Here goes the Eagles. A chip ahead with a run. As they were looking out for Peyton Tharp, Altizer had to take a step back inside the 18 so he could get his mitts on it and then quickly put it in play forward. Maggart slows things down. Lewis on the drop. Trying to get it ahead to Harbaugh, but it was defended nicely by the Knights. Bounding ball, one out of the air, that time by Armador, as Crawford had to check up to let the bounce come off of the turf. 15 minutes gone here in the opening period, still scoreless with Alice Lloyd and KCU. Off to Harbaugh. Heavy pressure behind him by Rodriguez. He'll send it away to the far side. Tries to cross it back into the middle as they had Sawyer Crum attacking the back post, but could not get the turn there before Altizer got his mitts on it. And another kick coming up for the big goalie. Huge leg from Altizer. As you see it there, he sends it all the way back to the 25-yard line on a high hop here. Still not one out of the air by either player. KCU has it inside the 6 for the moment. Battling, and we'll get a foul inside the box on Alice Lloyd. So, no, they're going to say it was just outside the box. So just outside the 6, it's going to be a free kick instead of a penalty kick. Man, that was ever so close to being a PK for the Knights. So Cameron Crawford, the ball maybe 3 feet outside the 6, or for the 18, excuse me. And now we get a corner kick out of that. So any foul that happens inside the 18 takes it down to the kick from the spot, and that's a PK. That one was so close to being inside that line of the 18. That would have given KCU a penalty kick. But they get a corner kick out of it now, and then Patrick McDavid, freshman out of Grayson here in East Carter, will try to get it up in the air. He'll have a crosswind blowing back into his face. Low driving kick. It's turned away on the back end. Here's Miranda Settles. Tries to chip it up in the air. And he'll get Harbaugh on a hold. He had him hooked. Turning and looking and saying, I didn't have to touch him, but he had a arm hooked through Virgilio Birds. So a free kick coming up for the Knights here. And a great opportunity here for Rodriguez to take a swing down toward the net. Knights have 9 players up with the ball. The other one standing on their offensive side of midfield. This one bounds out of bounds. And it's going to be a corner kick as it went off the head of Race Bratchett. So now Rodriguez from that left corner will do the honors. It's good when you have a left-footed kicker that can really put a power with it like Rodriguez does, because those left corners, you can do that big hook that sometimes he can get if he can get it up in the air, just like that right there. Had a great opportunity there, just missed it. As he finds the head of Daniel LaRue, but he can't turn it into the upright. And a goal kick coming up for the Eagles. Beautiful ball there. So he got it all the way through, that hooking motion back into the net. LaRue got a header on it, just couldn't finish. About another 5 minutes, and that sun's going to be gone behind those trees. If you're just tuning in with us, both teams have had scoring opportunities. Neither been able to finish in the back of the net. Each team now with a corner, KCU with 2 corners. Neither have been able to find the mark. 1 yellow card thus far in the ball game against KCU. Here's McDavid with a slide tackle. It takes it away but can't control it. And now Rodriguez battling with Harbaugh. They get tangled up, and we're going the other way as they'll get that one on Harbaugh. Now him and Harbaugh just picked up a yellow card. He was just toying around with Rodriguez, and in the process of doing so, the official got him for basically it's a delay of game. So Jensen Harbaugh picks up the yellow card as he was trying to hold the ball away from Rodriguez, who wanted to get it on the field. Near side, it trickles through, and a goal kick coming up for the Eagles as Virgilio Birds couldn't get there. A lot of emotions coming into this game from Harbaugh and his former team. Almost at the halfway point here of the opening half, we're still scoreless. Good booming kick there by Westfall. Near side, Virgilio Birds plays it down, and then LaRue will just boom it out of bounds. So Dylan Moore with the throw. He'll take the drop back to Caleb Lewis. Lewis settles, gives it a big swipe down toward the 18, and a push right in front of the goalkeeper. As LaRue was going up and getting it, Peyton Tharp got him with the hands in the back, and he'll give it back to KCU on a free kick. One out of the air on the back line. Bowling steps 2. Here's McDavid. Leaves it off for Rodriguez. Little touch off to McDavid. Let's see if he gets it right back. He finds White trying to play it toward the middle. Nice pushed up. Near side Miranda now. Miranda settles. Booming kick, back corner. Nobody there. Had Tanner Hughes on the back post, but just could not get to it. And it's a goal kick coming up. Eagles trying to push it, moving forward now. Barker slows things down, playing a 3-man game right in front of us. Moore with a run. Harbaugh wanting a push. Miranda turns it away right off of Bowling. Inadvertent ball off of the arm. We play on. Little chip back toward the middle. Virgilio Birds battling with 2 on. Nice play on the near side as Armador nearly took it away from him, but he lost it out of bounds. So Armador with the throw. He's got Harbaugh right there as they put it to him. Miranda working on him as Harbaugh takes it down the right edge and a one-hopper off the turf. Take a look at that one on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Had a good turn, but a one-hopper right off the turf. And Alsheiser made easy work of it. Back the other end we go. A foul on the far sideline is the push from behind by Tyler Brammer. And Rodriguez will have a free kick. From that left side, this gives him another opportunity to take a swing at the ball toward that net. He's got the leg from there. Sun's drifted down behind what little bit of cloud cover is left over top of the treetops here, and we are shaded for the rest of the evening with a slight breeze. Rodriguez, a laser beam toward the goalkeeper, and he just punches this one out, and it goes over top of the fence and out of bounds. Take a look at this one. Westfall just put the mitts on it with a closed fist. And a one-hopper across the fence. So now a corner kick coming up for the Knights. Rodriguez from that far corner had a great ball last time there. High booming ball off the header. Knights can't put it down. Great save there by Westfall. Rodriguez wins it on the far side and fires it off the left edge. Take a look at this last play here off this corner. As I believe it was a leg that got ahead to it. No, excuse me, that was LaRue. And nearly poked it through there for the first goal. Instead, a nice save by Westfall, and we stay scoreless as we go inside of 19 minutes to play in the opening half. Eagles with a push up the far side and a trip from behind for McDavid as Dylan Moore had the rug pulled out from underneath him. So Harbaugh and Barker over for the free kick. Let's see if the Eagles trying to send one down and get a look at the net. Barker's going to do the honors. Little chip down toward, and Alsheiser hustles out, picks it off the high hop there from Monasco. Great look there, field level. Alsheiser puts it high in the sky. Big booming kick, still loose. And we got a player down for Alice Lloyd. KCU trying to slow things down as Bowling slams on the brakes. LaRue now with the touch. Eagles playing a man down right now. He jumps to his feet trying to play through it as the pressure was coming back toward him. Here's McDavid in the center. Off to Monasco. Looking to chip it through, and they've got Virgilio Birds off sides. So a kick coming up for the Eagles. The man that went down there was Caleb Lewis. Looked like he kind of got almost bent backward. That's him with the ball right there. Was down for a significant amount of time. Hunter White stopped to try to assist with him, and then the ball started coming back toward him. He's like, I got to go. So You like to see the sportsmanship, but at the same time, the game plays on until a possession stops when a player goes down like that. Here's White. Has it kicked out of bounds on the far side. As Maggard sends that one out, it'll be a throw-in coming up. That's something about the game of soccer is it's very physical, a lot of contact, a lot of beating and banging that you don't get whistles for. And sometimes you'll have somebody that gets absolutely wiped out, but it doesn't change the flow of the possession or the run. And therefore, we play through. You'll get some that you'll get delayed calls on because they have to wait and see if the infraction that happened changes the outcome of the possession. And you'll hear, if you're live at a game, and sometimes even through the broadcast, you'll hear an official yell, play on. The reason they're saying play on is because that if they stop the play, it's actually going to take away your run. So they tell you to continue to play on because the possession is still in your favor. It's a unique game, and it's, everybody, they want to immediately scream and try to officiate from the stands and everything. And sometimes it's, you understand in soccer, you'll get a delayed call because they have to wait to see what happens with the change of possession. Bowling settles things down. He'll roll it off to Miranda. He'll go negative all the way back to the goalkeeper. Bowling with 2 on. A nice swipe through. Beautiful ball there by Gage Bowling. Here's McDavid in the center with time. Lost it off his foot, though, as he tried to play it back to the near side with a leg. And the Eagles can't keep it in. Sub coming on for KCU is Gage White, freshman out of Winchester, Ohio, will check in. He'll replace Hunter White, a senior out of Winchester, Ohio. And now we'll get a sub in for Alice Lloyd as Colton Maynard will check in, as he'll replace Caleb Lewis, who is very gingerly walking toward his sideline, holding his back. He was the one that got bent backward on that earlier play. Monasco off the back row. Rodriguez right in front of him, but he's got 2 on. He'll try to punch it through. White in a head of steam, chasing up that far sideline, trying to get to it in a contacted battle. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Knights. Great hustle play as White battled Maggard and got it off of Maggard's feet as it rolls across the in line. Josh Brand, thank you for the clarification there. That was the brother sub. So Gage White in for Hunter White. Here's Rodriguez. Pushes it through. Had an empty goal, and the Knights can't put it through. Had the header opportunity there on the empty goal on the backside. Take a look at it here on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Rodriguez with another great ball. Got all the way through. LaRue was able to get ahead to it, but kind of couldn't get it to go down. It went more outward and just past the crossbar. So we go across the 13-minute mark. We're still scoreless. Knights have had a couple of great looks off of headers from those corner kicks from Rodriguez. So Westfall will touch it off. Nice job by Miranda to thwart that attack away. Moore with it at his feet, playing it ahead, and Alsizer draws the contact there on the dive. Take a look at this one. This is what he does. He is not afraid to work through contact. He attacks and upends his guy. Back to live action on the other end. White takes it away, gets shoved from behind, and that's a free kick coming up. Got shoved twice. The second one was right in front of the official. That was an easy one. So Jaime Rodriguez will try to loft one in toward the 6 from about the 24-yard line on the near side. one of these have got to go down for the Knights. They've had so many good looks. Put a three-man wall in front of him. Now they'll roll it off to just two. Here's Rodriguez with the approach. High arcing kick, back post. Ball's loose as the keep comes out and swipes at it and misses. But the back line for the Eagles sends it away in a big run up the far sideline. Great job there by Monasco to stop the surge as it rolls out right in front of our camera operator there and Peyton Tharp. Eagles just outside the 18. A great through ball, but it missed its mark, and Alsizer was right there to put the mitts to it. Altizer, sophomore out of Hurricane, West Virginia, Park South. Rodriguez up the far side. Harbaugh working high on him. Knights pushing forward. Nice ball there on the near side on the chases. Armador, and Miranda just takes it right off his feet. Great defensive stop on the back line there by Maggard. Now Harbaugh. Gage Bowling with a slide tackle as Dylan Moore goes down and he's hurt. Knights on a push, so we continue to play on. Bowling kind of standing in position of him there, and a big swing sends it through the uprights. And we should get an injury stoppage here from our official. Still no signal yet. Both teams going to their sidelines. Clock continues to roll, so we've not had an official signal from the official. Both teams roll to the sides. And, yeah, the official's saying, come on, guys, let's go. There was no stoppage, so Dylan Moore jumps back to his feet. That's good to see. He's going to remain on the field. You hate to see whenever a player in a collision like that and immediately grabs toward that knee, which is what he did. That's always concerning, but good to see him up. As you see him there having a conversation with our official, making certain that he's all good to go. So Westfall with a booming kick to the near side. Virgilio won it out of the air for a moment but couldn't play it down. Nice touch on a run for Armador. Miranda trying to cut him off as he turns it across the outside of the 18. Off of his foot, looking for a foul, none given. And then Miranda turns it loose. Just inside of 8 minutes to play here in the opening half, still scoreless. Altizer lets everybody line up, gets a low line drive. Gage Bowling booms it the rest of the way. Rodriguez with a head of steam. Christian Winter battling him there in the far corner. Rodriguez takes it out outside the 18, gets taken off of his foot. And that one's inside the 18, I believe. Nope, just outside the 18, so it will not be a PK. Almost the same exact position as it was on the other side. That has got to be the closest fouls in the same game that has not resulted in a PK. Dylan Moore there having a word with our head umpire. You could see where Rodriguez has the ball. I mean, it is literally a ball's roll off of the 18 on that far side. So Jaime now with an opportunity to swipe at the goal again. He's had some really good balls from that side. Can the Knights find a way to put one through? And he sends this one over top of the crossbar too high. And a goal kick coming up for the Eagles. Jaime's got plenty of leg. I mean, he's pretty much, he can launch it from the 30-yard line in and have an opportunity to shoot it toward the goal with confidence that it's going to get there. That time just got a little bit too much rise to it. Ball that goes through. LaRue just plays a little defense there before the Eagles can get to it, and a big throw there from Altizer showing that big arm as well. Virgilio rolls it up the near side to White. Maggard cuts him off as he'll take it down in the near side corner. Has two on, taken off of his feet. Hughes down to Rodriguez. Had McDavid wide open but could not get the play. Virgilio Birds. Now Harbaugh with a head of steam. McDavid swipes him off of his feet, and that's going to be a yellow card on Patrick McDavid as he slid through, and Harbaugh slow to come to his feet. So Jensen Harbaugh, the former Knight, got upended right about the 45-yard line. He's back on his feet walking it off a little gingerly. So we pause here at the 5:17 mark left to go. And back underway we go. And no. Official says hang on, wait for my call. Virgilio Birds. Heavy pressure near side by Armador. And then Armador and Miranda tangled up. Knights throw in. Big throw down the near side. There's McDavid who wins it on the through ball. Now McDavid finds some separation. Takes it down inside the 18. Pinballs off of 2. Virgilio Birds turns it in. White backward as he has a diving save there by the goalkeeper of Westfall and saves a goal. Take a look at it here on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Knights with a great opportunity there as the ball just kind of rolled around for a second, and White just got beat by Westfall to the ball. Harbaugh gets held, so a free kick coming up for the Eagles inside of 4 minutes to play here in the opening half. Still scoreless. Both teams have had some great scoring opportunities. And right here, Jensen Harbaugh, the former Knight, would love an opportunity here to put one on his old team, as he's got the leg here from the 25-yard line to send it toward the box. And one hopper right into Christian Altizer. And we stay scoreless as we approach 3 minutes to go in the first half. Rodriguez battling with Harbaugh, far side. Harbaugh has it for a moment. Knight step 2 and take it away, but right to the back line it goes to Christian Winter. LaRue settles things down on the back line. He'll send it back to his keeper. Now Miranda with a nice move. Slows things down. Virgilio Birds. 2 on. Tries to drop to Miranda. He's not there, though. Miranda slows it down. Out to McDavid. A nice touch backside, near side of Virgilio Birds. He'll slow it down on the turf. Back to McDavid. Back line there by the Eagles sends it away, though. Bowling gets wiped out right in front of the official, as we could hear the thump there from Peyton Tharp on the contact from behind. Now Hughes. Rodriguez, 3 on, trying to play through all 3 of them. Has it taken off of his feet. And now intercepts it back near midfield. Wanted to play through, trying to get it out to Virgilio Birds on a run, but it's swiped away on that back line. Here's Rodriguez, slows it down. Heavy pressure from Armador. 90 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's Harbaugh. Slams on the brakes as he takes it off to that far sideline as we get a peek of the sun through the clouds for the last 10 minutes of the evening. Down in the corner, and it'll be a throw-in just shy of the goal at the end line. It goes over to make it a corner kick. Big throw down toward the 6. The league turns it away. Now Rodriguez. Working up the near sideline inside of a minute to play in the half. Still scoreless. Did not get a lot on that one. Here's White battling for position. Taps it through. He's fouled, so it's a free kick coming up as we go toward 30 seconds left to go. Knights are going to have to hustle with a great opportunity here to stick one in the back of the net in the final 30. Rodriguez lines things up. 20 seconds to go. It just misses the outside edge as it goes off the crossbar. And that's going to take us to the half. Here's a look at it on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. We are scoreless at the half with KCU and Alice Lloyd. Halftime when we return after this on Kool TV.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Halftime here, Grayson scoreless with KCU and Alice Lloyd. Let's look at some numbers from the first half of play. And they are not live scoring the game tonight, so I have no statistics for you whatsoever. Well, that happens sometimes. Either way, it has been a very highly contested ball game as both KCU and Alice Lloyd have had great looks at the net, just not been able to put any down. Knights have had some really good corners off the foot of Jaime Rodriguez. A couple that found the head and toward the net, but did not go through to make that connection. So we stay scoreless through the first half. Can either of these two teams find the net on the second half? Both teams looking for their first win of the year as well as their first goal scored on the year. So we'll see how things play out. We've got about 12 and a half minutes to go here in halftime. We'll take a very extended break here as we'll run breaks through here to pay all of our great sponsors, show off all of their great support they give us to cover KCU athletics. And when we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half of action in a scoreless affair here in Grayson after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy. At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting healthcare for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pop and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Back here in Grayson as we get you ready for the second half of action. KCU and Alice Lloyd in a scoreless affair thus far. James Carter, happy to have you along with us here tonight on Kool TV. My crew, Trey and Felicia Collier, my wife and son, happy to have you along with us here as well, for whether you tuned in anywhere in the world. So Alice Lloyd will possess the ball to start the second half, moving it from right to left on your screen, the same as I see it here high atop the press box here at Knight Stadium. Lights are on at the stadium now as nightfall starting to fall just off to our left. Altheiser with a quick throw out to the near side to Rodriguez. Rodriguez had a couple of great balls in the first half. Now trying to play a through ball. This one gets out in front, and the keep steps to, and Westfall booms it to the near sideline out of bounds. Had a great run out in front as they had Cameron Crawford on the streak. Monasco with a touch. Now bowling on that back line. We'll send it ahead to the far side. Eagles win it out of the air. Up the far sideline, Bowling gets to it there before Sawyer Crum can get to. And then Altheiser will just send it straight up in the air. Use settles, brings it near side to Caden Monasco. There's Rodriguez, a nice move to the left, working with 3 guys in front of him, and Now McDavid back down to Cameron Crawford. There's Hughes stepping two. And he booms that one well past the goalpost and almost over onto the baseball field. Beautiful evening here in Grayson. His second game on the home field this season for the Knights. Fell in the home opener 3-0 to Grace Christian. And then went down to Columbia, South Carolina, losing to CIU. That was an 8-0 loss. They'll be back on the road on Saturday at Truett McConnell, then back here next Wednesday in a men and women's doubleheader. And Alice Lloyd is going to pick up the first goal of the game. Take a look at it here on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. As Alsizer can't corral it in, and on the follow there was Brian Armador. So Alice Lloyd dents the scoreboard first. So 1-0 our score. Eagles in front. After playing 45 minutes of scoreless. Westfall comes out and scoops it up in traffic right at the top of the 18. Here's McDavid. Leaves it off to the far side. Back to McDavid. Heavy pressure there with Jensen Harbaugh. And then they got a foul against KCU. I believe they had him offsides was the call. And yeah, I see the near side official here with the flag holding it up. So had him at offside, so a free kick coming up here for the Eagles. Caleb Lewis there with the ball. Good to see him back in the ball game after he got kind of bent awkwardly there toward the end of the first half. Did leave the game for about the last 5 minutes, but back out on the field now. KCU wins it off the back line. Back to McDavid with 2 on, now 3 on. That's taken off his feet by Sawyer Crum. Monasco slows down things, brings it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with heavy pressure with Brian Armador, who just poked in the first goal of the game. Here's a great through ball coming out as Altsier. Altsier has it, and then a left-footed kick that draws the the upright, excuse me. Let's take a look at it again on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Sawyer Crum was the man on the run, had a wide open net, and just could not bend it in the upright. That would have been huge for the visiting Eagles. Here's a touch through near side to Rodriguez. Armador takes it away. Corner kick coming up for the Knights. Down 1-0. Nearly 2-0. As Sawyer Crum missed one of the easiest shots in the game of soccer, and I can say this, I've played, is when you get an open net. It is so difficult. And it was also one of those balls, too. It had that side spin to where it was moving from his right to the left, and he was having to kick from the left side. So it's a tough play to play. To say, I'm not saying that he missed a bunny. That was not a bunny. It's just that you as a player, you look up and you've got a wide open net in front of you. Like, all I got to do is touch this in, and just had that crazy English on that ball, that side spin that was carrying him away from his body. It's what he would love to have back. I know that for a fact. Matt, how big would that be in a 2-0 lead here to start the second half after we played 45 minutes of scoreless ball? Here's Harbaugh knifing his way through the defense. And they call a foul as he started his push way back near midfield. So he was kind of upset there that they stopped the push that he had moving forward. He'll switch fields, bring it near side to Christian Winter. Now Maggard plays it up to the front line. Armador spins it off to the left side. He's going to look at the net, fires it at Alzire, and he sends it away. Great save there by the keep. Back to live action, and goal kick coming up for the Knights. 1-0 our score. Very cool and comfortable evening now. That sun gone. Slight breeze, just dancing the flags ever so softly away from the mast down below the east end zone. That's the offensive end for the Knights. As you look at Christian Altizer, excuse me. As Rodriguez tries to play it on the big hop. Nice job on the back line there by Caleb Lewis to take away that through ball attempt. McDavid. Big collision there at the 30. Eagles play it forward. Nice ball coming up the near sideline, and Altizer gets to the ball with a sliding save. Big booming kick now into the wind. And we get a foul against KCU. As they'll get that one on Hunter White. And now the referee bringing our captains together. That's Jensen Harbaugh and Dylan Moore. And then for KCU, Daniel LaRue and Jaime Rodriguez. I think that was just a little bit of encouraging to say, let's keep everything under check. Looks like they stopped play for just a second. We'll get the timer caught up here so we match what's on the scoreboard. Wanted to roll one through there to Rodriguez, but couldn't make the connection. There's Harbaugh on the far side. Miranda with pressure from behind. Clock's in sync now. We're back to live action with our timer. Ball gets loose in front of the goal. Nearly a big swing off the foot of Preston Tharp. As it caroms out of bounds, I thought that it got Daniel LaRue on the big swing, but it said no, it was kicked out of bounds, so it'll be a goal kick coming up for the Knights. And Altizer sends it away. Gage Bowling plays it off the turf of the big head. Alig wants to make a run. Rolls it up near side to White. And White gets tangled up with Isaiah Maggard. They'll get the foul against White. So back to the Eagles it goes. They lead at 1-0. Back in action here next Wednesday night in a men and women's doubleheader. Catch all the action right here on Kool TV as Montreat out of North Carolina comes in. McDavid working near side. Good ball near side to Rodriguez on a streak. Armador in tow. Rodriguez slams on the brakes but can't play it down. He'll get it in quickly to McDavid. And then McDavid has it out of bounds, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Knights. So a good possession there by the Knights near side as they sped action up. So now Jaime Rodriguez with the corner kick. Just a little touch. He'll put it on the foot. Defended nicely on the back row. Now Harbaugh. Monasco had it for a second. Harbaugh takes it away. Harbaugh tries to run through, and right there's Hughes. So the lone goal thus far in the game coming off the foot of Brian Armador. 3 minutes into the second half as he found a ball that pinballed away from Christian Altizer and just stuck it in the back of the net with no resistance. Played to a scoreless tie through the first 45 minutes. And then the Eagles had another great opportunity that Sawyer Crum couldn't finish at the net. And that's where we currently stand, 1-0. Eagles trying to play a little keep away now. Here's a big booming ball headed down toward the box. Altizer playing a little defensive there as he boxes out Peyton Tharp to keep him from getting to that ball. Altizer, 6'2" sophomore, big-shouldered kid. You're not going to run in there and push him off the ball, that's for sure. Huge leg for him as well. Rodriguez off the chest, settles things down after losing it for a second. He'll play a two-man game with McDavid. McDavid trying to leave it to him on the near sideline, but did not get enough touch on it. And then the Eagles losing off of their feet there is Justin Barker. That should be a throw for KCU, but instead it looks like they're going to give it to Alice Lloyd. We'll get a sub back into the ball game as returning is Colton Maynard as he'll replace Tyler Brammer. Here's Crawford working with it up the far side. Out to White. White through the middle, trying to feed it back to Crawford down the center, and it's taken away. Now Harbaugh. One out of the air by LaRue, now McDavid. Rodriguez on the near side, 2 on. Touches through to McDavid, comes near side. Nice touch to Hughes. Hughes working down to the right corner. Swift's kick off the chest of Maggard. They're on the back line. Harbaugh will take the run, bring it up the near sideline. He's got Rodriguez in tow, playing through a lot of contact. Harbaugh finally swept off his feet, and they'll get the infraction there on Rodriguez as Harbaugh again slow to come to his feet. So a free kick coming up here for Alice Lloyd. As we approach the 15-minute mark gone here in the second half. 30 minutes remaining in the contest. There's Harbaugh. Trying to play a little box out on Rodriguez. Now he slips past Monasco. Gets it through almost 5 defenders before getting it to the top of the 6 and losing it off of his feet right into the hands of Christian Altizer. And the goalie for the Knights will send it away. High bounce goes all the way to the back row. Moore settles. He'll reverse it near side. Here's White. Now Miranda up that far sideline. Got too much on that touch there, and it's taken away from him by Maynard. He'll quickly hustle back, trying to get contact and get a whistle for a push from behind. Official has a quick word with Jordan Miranda before he sends him back down the sideline. So Caleb Lewis will touch it off there on the free kick. 28.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Got a good run near side, Armador. Slows it down at the 18, taking off his feet though, hustling back to it and loses it off his foot out of bounds. And a throw in coming up. Sub coming on for KCU. As Cameron Crawford comes on, Logan Virgilio Birds comes on. Big throw, finds the feet of a Lig. Monasco with the throw. Rodriguez plays it off the hop, 2 on. Nice move there to the left. Gets it back into the middle. Virgilio Birds. Looks near side for Rodriguez with 3 on. Tries to go back to Virgilio Birds, and it's taken away, but nice defense steps to and puts it back in the offensive half. And then a push from behind. That one's on Jensen Harbaugh. So a free kick coming up for the Knights here, as Jaime Rodriguez will loft it up from about the 28-yard line. Straight away with the wind at his back now. That one's too stiff. Had tons of leg. That takes a high hop all the way to the baseball field. So goal kick coming up. Back into the ball game for Alice Lloyd is Tyler Brammer as he replaces Caleb Lewis on that back row. There's somebody's horn that is going off that is as sick as I've ever heard a horn in my life. Good run, Armador, excuse me. Here's a touch near side. White trying to get 2. Christian Winter will corral it around. And just off the foot of Winter, or excuse me, no, they'll say it was off the foot of White. Winter was there, so it'll be a goal kick instead of a corner kick. Crum gets swept off his feet, and another yellow card coming up. So that one's on Monasco. 3rd yellow card issued against KCU, 1 for Alice Lloyd in the ball game. Clock will stop at 25:17 to play here in the contest. Our clock operator was tardy for about 15 seconds. They held the clock. Official made a signal to start the clock. Nothing happened. And we're about 11 seconds ahead of what the scoreboard has because the clock operator did not start the clock, won the ball, and went back and play after the yellow card. One 1-0 Alice Lloyd here in the second half. Miranda tried to make a nice spin there on Harbaugh and lost his footing. They'll get a push off on Alice Lloyd, so free kick coming up for KCU. Alice Lloyd has been more of the aggressor this half. KCU had some great opportunities there in the first. Just never could find a way to stick it in the net. Here's White on a good roll up the near sideline. Turns it across the face of the 6. McDavid slows things down. Rodriguez with a punch toward the middle. Here's Virgilio Birds working out of that far corner to Miranda. Can't make the connection. It'll roll all the way back near to midfield where Gage Bowling will settle it down. Virgilio Birds out of that left corner now. Eagles take it away. Harbaugh turns it upfield. Right back it goes off the head of Daniel LaRue. Now Miranda takes it away. He's got numbers. Trying to push it ahead out to Virgilio Birds. He'll slam on the brakes, loses his footing, and then it upends the guy right as he gets to him. So if we get a throw or a corner here. Out goes Hunter White, Gage White checking in, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Knights, and Patrick McDavid, the hometown kid here for East Carter, puts it in the air. Headed away, Virgilio Birds tries to settle it off the turf on the high hop. Now Miranda wanted to play it back to McDavid, and McDavid had already released from the corner, and it goes across the end line. Goal kick coming up for the Eagles halfway home here in the second half. As we approach the 22-minute mark, our timer on here matches closer to the time that should be on the field. Clock operator was about 11 seconds tardy of starting the clock back after a yellow card was issued. So that's the difference that you'll see if you notice our clock is compared to the scoreboard here at Knight Stadium. There's Rodriguez. Had a great look, and Winter pokes it away. Throw in far side for KCU. And a field goal from way out as they take a big swing at it there and comes up empty. Again, if it's your first time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell. We'll alert you each time we put out new material here on the channel. And if you're tuned in with us, let me know there in the chat box where you're tuned in. Always like to interact with our viewers throughout the game as we have an opportunity. It's nice to see familiar faces in there and stuff. And every once in a while, you'll get an opportunity to actually meet those people that you talk to in the chats. They get a chance to come to Grayson to see a game, and you get to meet them face to face. That's always a very enjoyable part of this business as well. So, free kick for the Knights, Miranda. Good ball down inside the box, and it's punched away. So a throw in from the near sideline as Westfall just put the mitts into the fist mode. Rodriguez pushed off the ball, stays with it, turns it down toward the goal, And a slow roller right into Westfall. That was one of those balls there that you're like, where's the foul? Where's the foul? Well, he never lost control of the ball, and he was still moving toward the goal. So that's one of the reasons why that play did what you hear, play on. They let him play. Rolls it near side, trying to hook up with Rodriguez, and there's the late whistle. So now a free kick coming up for KCU inside the 20. They're going to roll this one down near the 15. So Rodriguez, as you see him coming there in your picture, now they're going to take him all the way down to the 10. This is a chip shot here, and this is one of those that's difficult because you want to keep it low enough so you don't get it over the goal, but you want to get enough area to get it just over top of those two guys that stands in front of him 10 yards off. And a roller, and it goes in. So Jaime Rodriguez puts it in on the free kick. Here's a look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. As the Knights have evened things up at 1. So it was an assist from Rodriguez. And we are even now at 1 each. With right at 19 minutes to go.
Goal by number 9, Jaime Rodriguez.
So they are going to give the credit of the goal to Jaime Rodriguez. The clock operator has still not started the clock. We are not trying to stay in Grayson all night here, guys. Come on. So even at 1, as Jaime Rodriguez punches it in with 19 minutes to play in the contest. So Altizer with the big swing of the leg. See if the Knights can battle back here and grab the lead. Both teams scoreless through the first half, both with goals here in the second, both first of the season, by the way. Knights first in 3 games this season. Big throw down toward the top of the 18. McDavid comes to. Miranda's right there, though. Now, big swing wide of the box. As Jordan Miranda turned that one loose. Things getting a little more energetic here as we go under 17 and a half left to go in the ball game. A little bit of a brisk air here tonight in Grayson as things heat up on the field. So Westfall. Officials telling him to kick the ball, and he's waiting. He's got one of his defenders over here tying his shoe, and the official's like, you got to come on. Here's Harbaugh. Trying to start a run, and he sends that one halfway to Olive Hill. That one airmailed the fence by some 20 yards, and it's all the way over next to the electrical power plant that sits just beyond there. So now Altizer, a one-hopper off the chest of Lig, excuse me. Rodriguez looking up the near sideline. He'll go into the middle. Virgilio Birds. Nice move by him. Knights in a little bit of a triangle now. Rodriguez with a swift move, but lost the footing. As Armador takes it away from him now, Virgilio Birds. Here's Rodriguez, settles. Rodriguez rolls it to the left. puts it on the left foot and bends it wide to the right upright. Inside of 16 to go now. Clear night here in Grayson. Can either team find the goal again and snap this 1-1 stalemate? Westfall out to midfield. One out of the air there by the Knights. That's a Lig who started it forward. It's turned back. Monotco, excuse me, had it for a second. Now Armador tried to turn it and loses it. So now Jaime Rodriguez. He'll turn it loose back to Monasco. Big throw toward the center of the field. He's got Patrick McDavid. He plays it off his head. And then Virgilio Birds off the foot. I'm going to take a look at that one again. That was a beautiful play. Off the header there, and then Virgilio Birds with the right foot turned it back to the left and gave a look there for Westfall to give a chase. There's McDavid. Virgilio Bird slows things down, tries to play it through. He had a run going with a Lig coming up the middle. Now McDavid back near side looking for Rodriguez. Overruns the ball as Armador. Now he's working with Rodriguez, and it'll be a throw-in for Alice Lloyd. High sky kick. That's going to take a hop into the stands right in front of me. Inside of 14 to go. Big throw, turn back toward the middle. This one gets for free. Sawyer Crum wants to make a turn. Miranda takes it away. Now Brammer working up that right corner. Turns it back across the face of the 6, and there's nobody there. Rodriguez. Works it up near side, Monasco. Trying to play a run forward. He's got a big ball out in front. White trying to get there, and too far out in front as the keep will squeeze it with the mitts and just roll it out to the far side. Eagles throw in next to their bench. Harbaugh working on Miranda. Trying to turn it across the end line and loses it out of bounds. And this is going to be a corner kick coming up for the Eagles. Brian Armador will hustle over and do the corner kick. So we'll go across the 12-minute mark. Left to play in the ball game on this kick. Found the leg of a Eagle on the back post, but it's bent wide of the upright, and a goal kick coming up for the Knights. Big thanks to our title sponsors this season, Clark's Pump and Shops, A&A Porta Potties, River Cities Builders, as well as all of your great sponsors you see rotating through there on the bottom right of your screen. Papa John's Pizza, Big Sandy's Superstores, and Dyer's here in Grayson. Kentucky 811, Evansburg Electric Plant Board, Stoltz Pharmacy, Border Sporting Goods, Ashland Community and Technical College, First National Bank, Members Choice Credit Union. Big thanks to all of our great sponsors that help us do all of the coverage that we do. A new one just coming on here recently, Miller Insurance, located right here on Caramello Boulevard in Grayson. Go see Jack and Lee Allen, Preston Funeral Home. And that's a handball, inadvertent handball. So difference between an inadvertent and a purposeful. If you reach out and grab a ball with your hand, it's a card. If you have a ball that just bounces off the turf or goes through the air on a kick and absolutely draws contact with your hand, it's called an inadvertent handball, and at that point, it just becomes a free kick from the spot of the infraction. So Jensen Harbaugh. Also, primary plus, Trace Hermanos Nunez. Been to Grayson, not been to Trace, you need to give it a shot. Really good job there by McDavid to clear that one out of the middle. Osman Pharmacy up in Vanceburg. Ten minutes remaining in the ball game. Can either team find the net for the second time and split this 1-1 stalemate? Virgilio Birds takes it away. He's got a couple of men out in front, and he just gets run over from behind, and that will draw a yellow card. So the clock will stop. And Virgilio Birds slow to come to his feet, but does so. Good look at the crowd here in attendance. Right there at the bottom of your screen in the red jacket, that's the athletic director here at KCU, David Manning. Saw him over at football practice earlier. Baseball had fall practice this evening, and now he's here watching the ball game tonight. Hi, Coach. So free kick coming up for the Knights. Rodriguez will send it off to the far side to Miranda. Miranda down toward the box. Eagles turn it away. Here's McDavid. Tried to give it a quick, swift kick, and it was blocked away. Now it's a foot race, near side. Getting there first was Tharp. He'll control it up the near side. And McDavid just lost his shin guard as he turned toward the near side. Our official will hold us up for just a second. So they just changed they told them to change the clock because they were way off. Like I said, 8:51 is the time that they're going to put on the clock. It's almost 40 seconds off. Again, the official time is kept on the field. So even if the scoreboard operator is early or late on the starting of the clock, it doesn't matter. It's the official time is on the clock. So we just do a drop in, and then the clock starts from there. And they still didn't start the clock. There we go. Altizer with a big booming kick. This one gets free. Down the center it goes, and Westfall steps two. But a foul as this one nearly got up into the crowd with us. Listen, you come to a KCU 9 soccer game, you got to be ready because you never know when it's going to end up in your lap. You can see us high up on top of the press box here. That one got some probably 6-7 rows up in the stands there on the metal bleachers. Approaching 8 minutes to go in regulation, all tied at 1. High booming kick by Westfall to the far sideline. One out of the air by Miranda. White tries to play it off his chest forward and overruns it. Maggard rolls it through all the way out to Altizer, who scoops it up and then does that face plant he's customary for doing, just falling on the ball and then coming back up with a big booming kick, and there it is. High into the night lights. Overrunning it as the defense. A second touch. White trying to get there. Great defensive effort on the back end by Winter. But it'll throw in by Rodriguez near side. Sub coming on for the Knights. Gage White steps out. And Hunter White, the brother, back in. Here's McDavid. Turns it off the head. White down inside the 6. Across the front. Loose ball out in front of the 6. Still bounding away. And somehow the Eagles keep it out of the net. Now Miranda turns one loose. And that one's well off the mark as it goes right over into the bullpen and hops into the baseball field. Dangerous moment there for the Eagles as that ball was just lingering in front of the 6. Could not finish it up. Westfall just standing there with his hands in his pockets. Approaching 6 minutes to go in regulation. Good kick. LaRue. Henson taps it ahead. One-on-one from Altizer. He gets beat and then losing it off the near side. And a yellow card issued against the keep. So another one of those balls that is, was it inside the 18 or not? I believe it was just outside the 18. So this is going to be a free kick, not a PK. Yeah, they're going to put this thing just outside the 18. So 6 minutes to go. Armador and Harbaugh converging there just outside the top of the 18. And a great save by Altizer. Take a look at it here on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Harbaugh gives it a look here, and Altizer with a great save. Big thanks to Grayson Sporting Goods for providing our instant replays for the entire season on all of our sports, both high school and college. Greatly appreciate all of their great support here in Grayson up on Main Street. Josh Brand, you are right, my friend. That was a huge save as Harbaugh bent it right through the 5-man wall, and Altizer on the back end with the mitts on it. Approaching 5 to go here in regulation. Can either team find the net again after both getting second half goals? Ball down inside the 18. Knights turn it away for McDavid. Rodriguez. Trying to play it from Armador, who netted the first goal of the ball game 3 minutes into the second half. And then Jaime Rodriguez off a free kick put it in with 19 minutes to go in the contest and even things at 1. Bowling off the back line. A lot of contact. We play on. Great job there by a Lig to keep things moving forward. Knights trying to push up. Approaching 4 to go in regulation as nightfall is on us here in Grayson. Miranda up the far side. Virgilio Birds can't settle things down. Eagles wants it they want it on the near sideline, but they send it all the way through as they can't make the connection there with Armador, and a throw in coming up for the Knights. Rodriguez Drops it into the middle. Here's a lig. Rolls it off, looking for Virgilio Burrs and just sent it too steep. So out of bounds into the Knights sideline it goes. And now the Eagles with a throw, 3.5 to play. And a foul on KCU. So the Eagles will have it around the 30-yard line on that far side right in front of their bench. It'll be Jensen Harbaugh with the big kick. Left-footed kicker, sends it high up in the sky. Ball pinballing around out in front of the 6. It finds itself to Justin Barker, but he can't get a good swift kick toward the net. And it's a goal kick for the Knights here with about 2.5 to go. Altizer sends a ball down this near sideline. Rodriguez will play it off the high hop. Settles things down. Takes it toward the middle. Gets a tap right back. Harbaugh all over him. Now Miranda up the far side. Miranda's going to give it a swing. McDavid with a 1-2 punch. Can't get it to him, though. Now back to Miranda. He gets pushed off the ball. Here's Rodriguez. Touchdown inside. They had White coming up the near side, and it was intercepted on the back line. Great defensive effort. Throw in for the Knights as we go across the 2-minute mark left to play in regulation. A lig plays it off the chest. Great action right there in front of you from our field level camera. Here's Miranda. Turned away. Monasco will play it forward. Taken off of his feet. Out in front is Tharp. And Tharp swept off his feet. And it's going to be a free kick coming up on the near side as we're inside of 90 seconds to play. Jensen Harbaugh will have the ball right at about the 8-yard line, just outside the 18. And a stiff breeze from the high top of the press box. Not for sure what it is at field level, but he'll have it going into his face. Harbaugh chips it toward the back post. And ball headed through the uprights. And a goal kick coming up inside of 60 seconds to play. Altizer booms one up the near side. Here's White, plays it off the chest, settles up the near sideline. Good run by the Knights, coming near side with 45 seconds to play. White turns it across the 6. Nobody's there. Had the ball on the back post and cannot make the hook up. Take a look at this on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. What a beautiful ball by Hunter White. He had Tanner Hughes right there, and Hughes couldn't get the foot on it in the proper angle. McDavid intercepts it midfield. 15 seconds to go. Harbaugh takes it away. Harbaugh pushing ahead. LaRue tangled up, and a whistle with 1 second to play. A yellow card comes out. So, again, time kept on the field. So we're going to get one swing here, essentially, from Jensen Harbaugh, a chance to beat his own team from last season. And you got to believe this young man's got his heart beating out of his chest right now, dreaming of this moment. An opportunity to walk it off on his former team from the 25-yard line. This is only about a 23-yard kick. Christian Altizer in the net. 1-1, final play of the game. Draws the crossbar and the upright as the signal sounds. Here's a look at it on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. This is how close it was. It was ever so close. As it draws metal, but does not fly through as the whistle sounds and we go final. So this game plays down to a 1-1 tie on a very nice ball game here between these two teams. Neither team had found the back of the net this season. Both find it in the second half, as our first goal of the ball game came with 3 minutes into the second half off the foot of Brian Armador. And then Jaime Rodriguez nets the goal for the Knights with 19 minutes left to play in the contest. Jensen Harbaugh gave it a look, nearly stole it away at the end. But this game ends in a 1-1 tie. Hat tip to my crew tonight, Felicia Collier, Trey Collier. Greatly appreciate their great efforts of bringing you all the great footage that you see on the TV there. They make my job easy. All I've got to do is stand up here and talk. So all the great folks tuning in there with us on Kool TV, dropping in messages there on the chat box. Greatly appreciate your all support of tuning in here, watching Knights soccer here with us this evening. David Manning and all the great folks here at KCU, greatly appreciate everything from them as well. One more in our final score here tonight. Alice Lloyd and KCU play to a tie in full time. For Felicia Collier, Trey Collier, everyone at the Kool Sports Network, I'm James Collier saying good night. Thanks for tuning in here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another KCU Knights soccer broadcast on Kool TV. This broadcast of Kentucky Christian University Soccer has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.